Hello, the future of the slab. Hello, welcome to this video. You know I am French and you cannot have missed what happened recently in France to our national macaron. Macaron is language of bird. So it's not La Durée, Macaron 1, it's our masterpiece that we have now in France. We are going to unfold all that together, the future of the famous slab, and I will show you the mechanisms that allow in the present to make reliable predictions for the future. My name is Galatée, I am a futurist. That to say, I analyze a lot of data in the past and the present, and I use also my intuition, and I draw conclusion from this, and of course I am human, I can be wrong. So what can we say about the magistral slab that happens in France? So it's not stolen, of course, it's magistral, this even relieves, and it's a bit like a thunderstorm after a lot of days of 8 waves. So the slab clearly is an historic event and was the fire, as was the fire at Notre Dame, because in France we have a particular divine energy that patiently protects us and gives us signs of its presence. So do you remember, for example, this image of continuous rain as soon as Holland was making public appearance? The future is first and foremost perceived at the level of the energy, and energetically the little macaron is like an antenna that has channeled on his person a lot of negative energy, a bit like lightning antenna on a roof attract lightning, and the slab is a drop of rain that announces really a big storm for this summer. The little macaron knows that it has been placed here to catalyze the anger of the people, but he may not have noticed that the wrath of heaven will also eventually fall on him. This slab, in my opinion, is a strong sign of a divine wrath. The macaron is in its last stretch of life, of each will open up to God and faith, but he must first confront it. This slab was not premeditate on his part, and it was like written like a contract of soul. And I have said in many videos on this channel that this man leaves us 2 times. One by himself, he leaves France for a board, and the second time he leaves permanently. So it is like it is written in the energy level, and really all the trial against him can be judged by contumace. In Futurology, when you have the end of the story, then you go back to the present to find how all this can happen. And really macaron, until his departure, can have a lot of event in of this kind with a divine involvement, and you recognize the event with divine energy because it's with humor, it's symbolic, it's dazzling. And so let's observe all these micro and macro events that will continue to happen to him until his final departure on this channel. And all this, of course, is historical, and to be a futurist help us and help me to show you all this happening in the present. And you know, when you are awake, when you feel the energy of the current event, you will perceive the future video after video here with more details. Initially, this type of sharing, I did it for friends. Spontaneously, they came to see me and to ask me questions about the future. It was totally natural for them to ask me. And I am they were asking when I will change my place, will I make that trip, or who will be elected, or for example, how many children will I have? And I love really watching babies who want to come at an energy level in advance around a person. But in short, and in doing so, I shared to my friend a lot of solutions and tips and tools and truth about our world. And then, as I wanted to share more widely in view of the huge change that are underway, I create this channel and a private share where I get root what seemed really useful to know to pass our current transition. And right now, many of my friends, for example, are exhausted and by everything at an emotional and physical level. And in this private sharing, we start with a simple tips to really improve the quality of our sleep. My friend often also have too much anxiety related to the past, and really in my private sharing I share a simple exercise with a Canadian therapist to get rid of it quickly. And I am not going to list now everything, because this private sharing is done precisely so that you discover its contents at your own pace, and that you apply what speaks to you to improve your present and future life. And so here I put the link to participate to a free challenge. You sign up in 5 seconds, and during 5 days you receive in this challenge a video that tells you about the content of my private sharing, so you have the time to better discover it. And recently we had a powerful detox protocol, because detox is very important now, and it can also be transformed into a real business plan, because the need for detox is so vast in the population today and for tomorrow. And I added also exercises, 4 exercises to be friend with money, because unfortunately too many awakened and spiritual beings are now angry with money and would like, for example, this sharing to be free. But when you want the others to work for you for free, you reduce the value of what they create, and by mirror effect you reduce the value of what you too can create. So anyway, the link of this private sharing is here, also in the description box of this video and in the first comment box, because it's easier when you to find out when you watch this video on your mobile. So participate this week to this challenge, and already it will open up you on a desirable future. And now it's time for jingle, but stay until the end. Jingle. Now we won't stop. We won't stop. Until we grow, now we won't stop. Welcome back. Really, I made a specific dream. Last week I was in Jerusalem in a temporary university program to analyze a change of civilization. And frankly, the doors that I open as a bonus at the end of my private sharing goes in this direction. So it confirms myself that I'm right to advertise about my private sharing. Futurology can save you a lot of time and energy. But not everyone is ready, so to see the future in advance or to accelerate positive change, it's really a private decision. So to find out if you are ready, please click here or below this video and participate to this challenge. It will already do you good by taking a step back on the current events. So the link is under this video, and really, to my point, it's a divine proposal. Thank you for watching. Like and share. Bye bye.